This is a direct message to those who call themselves educated, thinkers, leaders, and anyone who's ever taken a paycheck and believed they understood the system. If you can read between the lines, you already know this message is not just words. It's a signal, part of something bigger. This is a real challenge, a test of intelligence, integrity, and depth. Because while the surface world, the so-called 3D world, has its place without characters and morals, it all collapses. The world is on a stage right now, a kind of World Series of consciousness. And the irony is that most don't even know they're in the game. So here's the real question. Can you evolve past labels, past ego, and past systems, and still live with principles when no one's watching? How you interpret this message says everything about you, not me. I'm just a messenger. And as for who I work for, well, I guess that's for you to figure out.
Well, and then with it seems that, so I don't think Elena and I can be friends anymore, right? Because I found out she's trying to save Christmas, right? So she fucking manipulated me. She made me all worked up, making it out like she's a fucking Satan, right? And I'm getting excited about that, right? Taking away Christmas. And this bitch is out trying to help people. Fuck that. So like, I'm cutting this friendship. She was fucking using me, right? So I need to go find the real Satan because I'm killing Christmas. Fuck this Jesus guy. I'm fascinated by politics, but I could never figure out politics because to me, I just thought it was like one big boring performance. I was so bored by it. I was like, I can't get into this shit, but I need to know something about it. So instead, like, do the womanly thing and you feel it. You say, okay, I'm just going to feel what person I like and what person I don't like. And I'll base my vote on that, on a feeling, which is, can be a half-assed theory in reality, right? That's a half-assed thing. So, but then you look at what's happening really, you got to think in the world right now, and you got fucking Donald Trump losing his shit and saying, well, you can't mail in the ballots. Well, if I can't mail in the ballots, then I don't understand how we're supposed to stand in the line and isolate. It's a lot of pressure to try to figure out what information is the correct information. Are we just a bunch of nut jobs in our house now? All of us, are we doing that? Or we're all going crazy and nobody gets an audience anymore and nobody gets anything anymore, and then we're all fucked. So like, you need to know, is this a joke? Is this serious? And then, like, I can't make sense of it. So I don't watch any news because that's just a gong show in itself. And then, you have to go to social media, but then you got all the fake news. So how does that work? And then there's no magazines left. So who's the most famous? Has the most likes on the internet? What fucking contest are we in now, right? That's fucking exhausting. How many likes you have and followers and all of that shit. That was tiring. People say they want to be influencers, but they don't understand what that means. And they don't understand how to create a real program to be an influencer because they're so busy trying to do what everyone else is doing and create a program like everyone else. And the whole point of creating a program is to be original. It's like a half-assed theory here. Here, let me tell you how to be, copy and do everything I do. Well, no, I don't want that. I don't want fucking followers like that, frankly, so I have to run from my fucking followers if they're assholes. I appreciate the the support when it's genuine, and meaning we're on the same level here. So that's why fuck, we're all on the same fucking level here, right? So if I can do it, you can do it type of theory. That's what a true leader is to me. Somebody who's strong enough to say, you know what, like, I'm not above you. You can't be a fucking fearless leader, these fucking fearless leaders who are full of shit, meant having breakdowns all the time and then lying about it. At least fucking be honest about it. That's what I'm pissed off about. I fucking hate hypocrites. Just don't be a fucking hypocrite. Be honest. I have been broke down so many times, made fun of, criticized, laughed at, pointed fingers at, told I'm not good enough, constantly. And people go, I can't believe somebody would do that to you. Yeah, they did. My whole life. It's exhausting. So I can see it when other people are losing their shit and so angry at even a younger generation, really, who's kind of shit on all the hard work that other people did. That's fucking frustrating. It's fucking irritating, actually. Kind of mad about that. And then you get visuals that just come to your head out of nowhere. So for me, I just got a strong visual of a future I have doing a fucking speech. And let me tell you, I will fucking put a man on a stage with a little girl. Or at least she won't know she's on the stage next. Like, I'll fucking put a screen up maybe and divide it so that she's in fucking fairy tale land so that we protect the kids. But, you know, he can be right beside it. And the realities of saying now, okay, now, or she's got her earmuffs on. Yeah, we'd have to do that. She can't hear. But I want the visual of what it would be like if that man had sex with that little girl. I want you to think about that, and you go, that's horrific. Obviously, that we're not showing that, but we're just saying it with them standing near each other, so that you could get like a really good understanding of what it would be like to have that little girl's innocence taken away from her. And then you fucking have the nerve to take that little girl to a street corner and say that, you know, abortion is wrong. You have the fucking nerve. I cried that day so much when I saw that little girl. And I know you're a piece of shit. And I wanted to run right up to you and fucking smack you square in the face. Because that's first anger. But I'm enraged. And rage is a lot scarier when it's controlled. So you bet your fucking ass I am going after you. You can bet your fucking ass all of those type of people who with all your fucking bullshit and all the hypocrites in the world, you bet your fucking ass I'm mad. And you bet your fucking ass I'm not the only one. Because this hypocritical bullshit and these organizations and these disgusting pigs and the sex trafficking and what's happening in the world is I'm over it. So I knew I can't be some bullshit leader who couldn't handle the stress of a bully. Fuck, cry me a river, Candace. So life was shitty. So was everyone else's. I had to get over it. And I couldn't get over it until I could remember. And I had to remember so that I could be who I needed to be, because I am a fighter and I like fighting. I do. I like being a warrior. However, I need rest. And that's where that balance comes in. It's not just the fact that I want to enjoy my family and travel and find peace. I never want to give up my fight. That's why I want my business to be a massive success, is because I just want to fight bigger bullies, because I'm strong enough to, and because I fucking love it. And it's why I'm so stubborn, and it's why I thank my friends who got me through that exactly the way I needed to, because they knew there was something in me they needed too. And that's friendship, when you don't even know how, like, where it really comes from. but you know it in your soul, and you believe it. And that's where belief comes from, and that's where hope comes from, and that's where faith comes from, and that's where, it's when you believe in something so much bigger than yourself that you keep going. But you don't want to do it angry, because if you do it angry, there's a difference. You can be angry and do something with it, but you don't want to live angry, and I don't want to live angry anymore. So when I go in and I fight these fights, I'm never going to be able to fight these fights and win against these idiots based on being angry. I'll get nothing done. So I'll have fun in the meantime, and the armies will take care of what they need to take care of, and we'll do it the way it needs to be done. And it's a much better system, and the money goes where it needs to go, and the right organizations get involved, and you find the right volunteers, and you find the authentic, genuine leaders, and you find real coaches, and you find people who are true superheroes and true superstars, and ones who want to be recognized for being real, for being raw, for being heroes, but heroes who are tired, heroes who just they want to heal too. It's a Mastermind's a beautiful, it's a cartoon or animated movie, and Brad Pitt's in that one. Yeah, it's really good. And the superhero and the villain, and they had to trade places, but the superhero needed to retire and the villain needed to step it up and become a superhero. So if you're angry, this is your time to do something good with it. Maybe change sides for once. Stop being the asshole, because we've all been the asshole. Stop being the victim. Stop both. What type of life do you really want for yourself? This is the time you get to become your own hero. You deserve it. We all do. And I'm going to fight for it. Would you like to join me? You visit our website. I'm supposed to add those plugins. I always hate that shit, though. It's not authentic. Then you sound like an asshole. So it takes away the whole speech. You do it, the whole thing's fucked. You say take a look at the website. So you know what? I'm not even going to fucking tell you where the website is. So basically, the truth that you obviously can figure out here, right? My dad, right? He kept me out of the media, out of everything, so that you guys wouldn't actually know who I was, right? So that, because his justification was, I don't want you around these Hollywood people because they're into fucked up shit, these actors, their sex cults and all that shit, right? Like, I don't want my daughter anywhere near those fucking whack jobs, so I'm just gonna pretend I don't have one. But said, you don't know, right? That's media and different things. But then I evaluated it afterwards, right? And I've been fucking stewing on this as I've been, doing these things. And I kind of realized, I think my dad's taking advantage of me, because it turns out he's still been using my footage and images. Why? To promote his movies, right? Like this Avatar 2 situation, to prove something. And then I'm like, wait a second, I'm not even getting a cut of that. And I don't get to have any friends. So you're telling me that you're protecting me from them. And I figured this out. I'm like, you're the one keeping me isolated, so everybody be mad at James.
Welcome to the Elegantly Outrageous Personal Development Institute. Meet our first elegantly outrageous avatar, Candace. The foundation of our personal development programs are based on Candace's real life story. When the Elegantly Outrageous Personal Development Institute expanded, it turned into a game, one that was created to help you find the best possible version of yourself. So pay attention to the clues, because everything is there for a reason, and nothing you see ever is a coincidence. Are you truly comfortable, confident, and happy in your own skin? Then why do you feel you should disguise your own inner contentment? The Elegantly Outrageous programs are designed to help you overcome life's paradox. Understanding what it means to love yourself is the key to resolving conflict, especially your own inner conflict, which we are all struggling with in so many areas.
The elegantly outrageous programs are playfully hidden in plain sight to help you pay attention to your next clue for personal development. How can you become the best possible version of yourself? Play the game.